What is going on, everybody? What is going on? Welcome to this week's episode 151 of the STS Guys. I am Jeremy.
Hey, it's Larry.
And I'm Scott.
And we are the STS Guys, a weekly podcast where we sit around, shoot the shit, and talk about anything geeky, nerdy, and cool. What is going on this week, guys?
So just to go through here, I do have to say, like, when we said 151, I just keep thinking the what is that song that's like the 151 rum pineapple juice Malibu?
Nine.
Yeah, Tech Nine's
Tech Nine.
the where he tells you how to mix a drink is the rap. Like,
oh, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Larry, when we go to lunch sometime this week, we'll
play it. Yeah,
I will play the Tech Nine song.
Great.
But a little pineapple Malibu.
Yeah.
But
I know exactly the song.
Dude,
it's let's see, 151. Where is it? I'm trying to find the actual lyrics where he talks about it.
Larry, dude, what?
it's okay. Scott's fighting the lyrics.
No, I can't. Well,
he can't
first
push the button and find the lyrics at the same time.
No, like, it's most of them are not where I'm comfortable with saying though.
They're that bad.
Oh.
Yeah. The Caribou Lou. Yeah, from Tech Nine. 151 pineapple juice and Malibu is what the whole song is about. Is making that drink.
Making that drink. Bro, real quick before we get too much further, like I said, Larry, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, dude, it's been a week.
It's been a week. I have to say, I got too many buttons, so I had to scroll down to actually find the "It's been a week" one.
It has been a week.
It has.
But before we get too much further, shout out to the chat. Like I said, we just got rated from Geek Together, so I just want to call out a few names. So we got Butt Wasted. Hey Ed, what's going on? We have Josh AAA Toys. What's going on? Clint, what's going on? Heather, GL Faraday. I said we have Mountain Meg, Patrick, Jays. We have Jessica Pogue. What's going on, Jessica? Jays 214. What is going on, guys?
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
What up?
Hello.
It has been a week, and I do have it's been a week story, but I said I will defer to you guys if you want to.
Yeah, no, Jeremy, you need to go last for yours to be fair, because I know when Jeremy gets excited about something that's his. It's been a week because we talk about it well ahead of time. When I get a random message from Jeremy being like, "Look what I just won," that's I know it's going to be a good week.
So I don't know. You got anything, Scott?
I don't actually. I really didn't do anything all week. Like, I don't know. My wife may jump on here and
she's in the chat. I saw her because I accidentally clicked on her comment when it was scrolling past, and I was trying to click on a Geek Together raid one.
Yeah,
so she is here.
She's here. I don't know. She may drop in and be like, "No, we did this," but I really didn't do anything like this week. Like, I spent a lot of time just playing video games, doing nothing.
Nice. So I didn't do anything either, except for hang out and play video games and eat food. But I went to Round Rock Donuts for the second time ever. First time since we've actually moved here.
Kolashi? And
for the first time ever, I got a kolashi.
Oh, shit. All right. What do you think?
Finally, I got the regular one, the large, right? The large, no cheese, not the jalapeno one.
No.
But it was good. I wanted to try the basic one first, and then I will try the jalapeno one.
Jalapeno cheese sausage was where it's at.
But see, what you described, inverse it is the order in which the flavors are best. Number one, jalapeno cheese, then cheese, then regular.
The regular one was good. Yeah. I just wanted to know what it actually tasted like before I got to jalapeno cheese. So next time we go, I'm gonna I will try the jalapeno cheese. Do you specifically from Round Rock? Do you get the large one or do you get the regular size? You get the because it's just a fatter sausage, right?
Why do you ever get the smaller one? That's utterly ridiculous. Large every time.
You got to get the fatty. Up in there.
Why they make two sizes is beyond me.
Yeah,
they
I didn't
should
even
only
know
have one.
Until I saw the large. Like I didn't even really understand the difference till I had it in my hand.
Yeah, we found a new grocery store. My wife said the literal highlight of our week was we went to Central Market here in Texas, and we were like, "Oh, this place is awesome." We'd never been before. We found a new grocery store. That's literally what I did.
Yeah.
But Larry, I'm more curious just to find out did we hype the kolache too much? Was it hype just enough? Like, what was our level of excitement? Because Jeremy and I love them.
So it was maybe a little bit overhyped. Like, it was good, but it wasn't like I'm not in a hurry to go back.
Because you didn't get the jalapeno cheese.
Apparently, because I didn't get the jalapeno cheese. Michael from the Toy Rewind podcast is in the chat. He lives in Texas. He agrees that jalapeno cheese all the way. So, all right, I do. So I love Round Rock donuts too. So I'm more apt to go back just to get more donuts, but I'll do it sooner than later, and I will get the jalapeno cheese.
So I actually do have a story. We talked about something quite a few back. It's food related. Actually, you made me think about this. Food. And depends on how much I have to drink tonight, because I haven't actually had dinner yet. So we're going into really bad territory today. Yeah. My wife brought it up. She actually is what I'm talking about. I found the taco bite Uncrustables at the store, and I bought some. Nice. They are in my freezer right now.
Nice.
So it's depends on how drunk I get tonight. It may be happening that I taste test those, or I may save it and do it on the podcast sometime. But I might need to know what I'm getting into before I try it live.
Josh recommends the Green Kolache from Shipley's.
I've never been to Shipley's, and it's like right down the road.
Yeah, we have one
right down the road.
Yeah, because I've heard of it, because they're on DoorDash, I think.
I never actually had the kolaches from Shipley's.
Yeah.
I'll check it out. And Patrick, I ate one kolache, and I had a donut, because, again, I was really going there because I wanted donuts.
Oh, no. So when Scott came out here to visit, right? To like go to house something, yeah. Like, I think me and you destroyed, like, how many kolaches?
I think you bought 6.
Yeah.
And I think maybe we had one left over, if that. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys clearly like them more than I do.
Oh, I'm.
It was good.
So I'm a very big fan. But here's the thing. So I've had 2 different types. So when he goes with the cheese, here's the thing that I think is weird for me. We don't have any other actual topic, guys. So this is what we're going into for a second here. Jeremy, let me know what you think about this, because I've seen the 2 different styles of where they put the cheese. Do they put the cheese in the sausage, or they just wrap it or like do it around the sausage? And I'm going to say the around the sausage, not as good. It needs to be in the sausage.
Yeah. No, I am a fan of in the sausage, cheese, and jalapeno. No, because
I just realized when you said it out loud. I've been saying it, but when you said it out loud, in the sausage, it sounds dirty.
But
Larry must be on a diet. One kolache. Have you seen how big Larry is? Like, one kolache fills his stomach.
Facts.
That is facts. No, I'm a fan of so almost like because it reminds me of like eating like I said back when I was a kid, right? Like I said, I used to eat those Oscar Mayer hot dogs with the cheese in the middle.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Like
you've talked about those.
That's what trained me to have the cheese inside the sausage.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the cheese in the cheese and jalapeno in the sausage are amazing. Wait till you guys go back to work. I said work also produces. I said it's Kolache Friday. Every Friday at work. They make some also jalapeno cheddar kolaches as well.
Yeah, be eating the crap out of those
one day.
Yeah.
So I have another thing too. So have you guys played the Super Mario Bros. 35 on the Nintendo Switch? It's like a free download. Yeah. So there's a Super Mario game on Switch. It's free if you have the online Switch, which I know you guys do, because you're on my family membership. So it's free.
We are.
So it's free. But it's kind of like that Tetris 99. You're going up against 35 other people. And as you kill like the Goombas and stuff, the Goombas from your screen go to another screen. So you can end up with like 50 Goombas and like the Koopas and Bowser. You can set all that stuff to other people. So it's like super hard and timed. I played it a couple times this week, but today I finally got first place.
Number 1.
It was amazing. But like you can get like top 4. I got top 4 like a couple times. Like literally once it gets down to the last 4, you have to like just wait it out kind of, and it takes strategy, and it took me a little while to figure that out. But yeah, it was fun. It's a fun game. You guys should Like I know you're probably not playing the Switch as much as you were maybe a couple weeks ago, but it's totally worth checking out. And it's free.
I'll jump on there. That sounds good, like a fun game.
You like the Mario, right? And it kind of bounces you around to random levels and stuff. You almost always play it 1-1, but like you
is it like OG like
levels.
Super Mario 1?
Yeah, Super Mario 1.
Yeah,
Nice.
I can speedrun that shit. So let's do this, son.
Yeah. Well, but you can't because now there's Goombas and Koopas and stuff in different spots than you're used to.
Yeah,
because, like the ghosts show up from your opponents who killed it. It's I think you would like it.
Yeah.
So many Goombas.
Yeah.
That is actually interesting. My daughter actually just started playing Among Us, which I thought, I was like, this is going to be too complicated, but like for a 7-year-old, but she actually is like, she's actually good. The only problem is she has to have me like help her read the people, like what people are saying and like help her type, because she found out if you don't type in that game, you're automatically suspicious, and people are like, boot that one. They're not talking.
All right, so I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I've seen this pop up like on like Twitter and like people like playing this and stuff, right? And,
Twitch,
and Twitch. Like, what is this?
Okay, so it's like, do you ever remember the games like Salem's Lot, where you had like one person was a witch and you had to figure out who it was, and like you could like vote and things. So it's basically like a newer take on that. So what it is you have like a group of people, and there's like one or two, depending on how you set up your game, right? There's an imposter that's job is to kill the crew members of a spaceship, right? The other people are trying to like complete a bunch of tasks to like, I don't know what happens. They fill a task bar, right? You have to do a bunch of little tasks.
Yeah, that's how you win. If you can win, right? If you can finish all the tasks.
If you fill your task bar, you win, right? And so basically, it's these people that have to go in, and one person's like, "Oh, someone's at my front door." Yeah. A bunch of people have to go in and like do all this stuff while someone's trying to kill them. And you can sit there, if like you find a body, you can be like, "Oh, I want to like call a round table for the crew to like try to figure out," and you can discuss what you saw or who it could be, and you can eject somebody from the game. It may not be the right person, but you can eject somebody from the game. So you can be like, "I saw red in the electrical room with this person. Now they're dead. Like he was the last person around. He's the imposter. Get him the fuck out." And they'll be like, kind of, yeah. So it's kind of it's interesting. What I found while helping my daughter get started the first couple of times is a lot of people show up and they're like, "Oh, I'm not the imposter." Fucking bail on the game. Like, so like it's getting a little shisty out there, but it's still been fun. Yeah, as Patrick says, Scott is super sus. I'm always super sus, man. Like I'm a shifty character regardless of the situation.
Scott, have you played it yourself?
I just helping my kid. Okay, that's it.
So we were going to play it during our team meeting, like on Wednesday or something. So I downloaded it and I played a couple games to get ready. Right, I had to get warmed up. I don't like it. I know people get crazy, but I know Talking Pops is playing it. It looks like Nicola's in the chat. She was playing it. Like I don't.
This is going to sound really bad. This is going to sound really bad. But to me, remember how everyone was playing Fortnite when it first came out?
Yes.
This is the new Fortnite.
Yeah, I think that's why I'm like I kind of ignored it and didn't want to like look too much into it. But I'm like, but everyone keeps on talking about it. I'm like, okay, so what is it? So
I'm gonna bring this back up here, right? Because like he's saying, like Scott is super sus, right? So people always put like, "Oh, this person is sus," meaning suspicious. Which everyone's like, "Oh, it's just like the new vernacular." I'm like, no, it's because all these idiots can't spell suspicious on their phone, so they made a fucking
they made it easy
slang word of sus to be like, it just means suspicious. Like, they're like, we can't spell that word.
Nicola does say we need to do an STS Guys game night. Like we talked about that before too.
We should
just figure it out.
You know what we need to do, Jeremy? You got that awesome pinball machine back there. We need to do a game night with pinball.
We could do that.
Get some cameras set up to see what we're doing.
So technically, it's a computer. I can stream the screen.
Yeah, stream the screen or whatever, and we'll play some pinball.
Yeah, that's even easier.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. Have some penny tournaments.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So All right, so to go back to Among Us, Nicola's saying that you have to play with people who have good humor. So maybe it's more fun if you're playing with people you know rather than the random people online.
Yeah, like
That
and
makes
that's the
sense.
problem. I think like if it was us playing and we could fuck with each other,
then it would be more fun.
and
Sure.
Would set up some like rules and things. I think it would be fun, but
the random strangers
Joe
online,
Schmo online that they were just typing shit.
yeah, it didn't do much for me.
I was like, meh.
Yeah.
Like it's fine. Like again, if my 7-year-old can actually do well and succeed in the game, it's not hard. And she actually won a couple of games. Like
Nice.
So like not to say anything, like it's actually pretty easy to win. You know, like so it's a good time waster and it's a fun little thing.
You just run around.
Personally, I'm not really that interested, but
No.
it's taking the internet by storm right now.
You know what else I've been playing? Funko Pop Blitz. Jeremy, do you remember Funko Pop Blitz? Like was supposed to come out a very, very long time ago.
I remember it. I didn't know it was out.
Yeah, it's out. It's Scott. It's like Candy Crush, but instead of like candies, it is Funko Pop heads that you like slide around. So I've been playing that more than I care to admit. It's one of those things that I'll probably play for like 2 weeks and then I'll get bored of it. But it's fun. It's a thing that's out there, and you can collect different pops like as your main characters and stuff. It's all right. There's Jurassic Park. There's a Jurassic Park event going on right now. I just got the guy who like Newman from Seinfeld. I don't know his Jurassic Park name, but I just got that guy a little while ago. It's kind of cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So those are my
Ed
boring.
Nedry. It's Ed Nedry, by the way.
Oh yeah. The guy who steals the. Oh yeah.
There's the map of the islands. You didn't say the
like,
magic word. Yeah.
That guy. That's all I got. Jeremy, I hope you have something better.
I do have something kind of. Well, you guys already know it. But the rest of the chat doesn't. So I've been like since we've been like locked in our houses and not having conventions and not doing anything else, right? So I'm like, how can I fit that that convention, new comic buzz.
Jared, just say it. Fuel your addiction.
Fuel my addiction. I like to gamble. What can I say? But I found a new type of gambling.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Wait, Jeremy, did you go to Las Vegas?
We're gambling with mystery boxes.
Oh no.
I don't think he knows. I don't think Jeremy knew that he just froze there for a second.
That's okay.
Oh.
It's a tradition now.
It is.
So there's this company called DA Card World, right? And they do these live on YouTube like mystery box breaks, right? So where they have like different like comics series that they have. Sometimes they have different autograph series that they have. So I entered in on one of the comics series that they have. So that you put in, I think it's like $90, and then you have an opportunity to basically have a signed comic. So you get a comic no matter what. In this one I was getting, but I said you have a chance to get some high value or high dollar comics, and some of those examples are like you get like a signed Stan Lee, Amazing Spider-Man 300. Sometimes you have a signed Stan Lee, like first appearance of Black Widow. There's a whole bunch of different things that you can get. So let me show you what.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah. Didn't you? Didn't they have like, I forget what they called it, but didn't they have like it was a different type of mystery box that you got, and you got that signed like Venom comic book or something like that you did an unboxing video for a while ago?
That's the same company.
Yeah, because after you got that, I followed them on Facebook for a little while till I got tired of seeing all their crap. Like they got some cool stuff.
So they'll put these on sale every now and then.
Hit parade.
Yeah. So then you can get basically some of the different hits are like I said, you get this this Todd McFarlane Stan Lee signed comic.
It's pretty cool.
Some of them you get this awesome first appearance of Black Widow.
Pretty cool.
Signed by Stan Lee. I said first appearance of Swamp Thing. Nice. First appearance of Hellboy. Like
And
pretty
all these
cool,
and these
like,
are all signed, right? Like
these are all signed,
box. Yeah.
So pretty cool. And then they all have like, the estimated value, like the Stan Lee's estimated $2,700. That first appearance of Black Widow is $1,700. So not bad, right? So no matter what, you get a signed comic, and then I said, but then you have a chance to actually get some of these other ones.
Yeah.
So
how much? What 140?
140.
It's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, because no matter what, you're getting a signed comic.
Yeah, CGC graded, right?
A CGC sign, a CGC or CBCS, which is like the other company, signed comic.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So I put in for one, and I said I hit the score. So I actually ended up getting this comic. I said Tales of Suspense number 52. Like I said, first appearance of Black Widow, signed by Stan Lee.
It's pretty cool, man. Like, it's a cool book, and it's signed by Stan Lee.
Yeah. So
it's awesome.
So super cool. Like, so I'm like, okay. I'm like, I thought that was pretty awesome. Like I said, this comic, like I said, estimated value of, $1,700. I said, but I picked it for $140. So super cool.
It's not bad.
So then I'm like, okay, that's what it didn't stop there.
This is not the only thing Jeremy has won this week.
Yeah. So then they started talking about. I said, I'm like, there's this. So I have a friend, like, they was talking about, like, oh yeah, I said, if you like the comic one, I said you should try like some of the other ones. Oh, by the way, too, I said they actually just started doing different movie boxes. So like Scott, like I said, you have a chance to get an autographed Jurassic Park raincoat.
Ooh.
This one has.
Wait, what are you gonna do with that?
You can
put it up on display.
Console. They started doing pops now too.
Oh god.
So this one has you can do a Big Boy or Jack in the Box. So this one has Freddy Funko's.
Not signed pops, just random pops.
Oh, they do have signed pops too. So this one you can do. So signed pop by Jeremy. Bill Nye, Ted Danson, Randy Quaid, John Boyega.
Ted Danson from Cheers.
Jason Momoa. Yeah. So
you had me at Ted Danson. Becker. Danson. I love Ted Danson.
So then, like I said, there's this one, right? So you can do it live, where it's like this. It's this big box, and so basically, like I said, it's you go in. So this one's a little bit different, right? So this one's like I said, kind of like gambling like a little bit more. So you go in with a big giant group of people, so everyone basically buys a slot, and so they buy a slot. So the slot for this one costs $90. So if you were to buy all slots, like I said, it's about $2,500, right? But then, like I said, you actually have a chance to actually get, like I said, like autographed memorabilia. Like there's a jersey or a shirt that's autographed by William Shatner, Tom Brady.
That's a Tom Brady jersey.
Yeah,
that's a big deal.
Patrick Mahomes. I
don't know who those people are. I did good to get Tom Brady. That's a hockey guy.
That's about it.
That's a hockey guy, and that's a signed football.
Yeah, signed football jersey.
Is that a Namath jersey?
That's a Joe Namath jersey. Michael Jordan signed basketball. So, like I said, you can get some pretty cool stuff in these boxes, right?
Derek Jeter,
Mario Lemieux.
Yeah.
Wow, you knew who that was. I'm impressed.
Yeah. Hey, I said,
wait! Sports. Somebody finally just got the bingo square for sports.
Without us forcing it.
But like I said, so I said I entered into this not knowing really anything about sports, really, and I actually end up winning. I said this jersey,
that Mike Trout jersey,
this Mike Trout jersey, which I'm like I had no idea. Like, so the person who like opened, so like they do all this on YouTube, right? I'm gonna stop screen sharing. So they do all this live on YouTube
before you accidentally pull up the porn that's on your screen.
Oh yeah, that's exactly
the other tab.
That's my other tab. But I said the guy opening the box like was excited that he found that in the box, and so I'm like I was all pissed because I'm like I have no idea who this is. So I had to look it up.
But at a minimum, a jersey, like you know how much jerseys cost, right? You bought the Kevin Smith hockey jersey. At a minimum, a jersey's at least $100.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, at least I made my money back, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, at least I got something. I was happy I got something. I'm like, hey, maybe, and then I was like, maybe I can at least make my money back. Maybe, you know, have a couple bucks extra. And then I'm like, evidently I said he's like some really good baseball player. And then someone
Jeremy.
And then someone offered me so I said in the chat, in the group chat, like $1,500 for the jersey. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I would take it.
So I'm basically gonna get it here, I think, on Tuesday, and then it's immediately gonna go back in the mail.
Yeah,
the very next
that's
day.
awesome. You wanna hear a crazy Mike Trout related coincidence?
Yes.
So a while back, like 2011 ish, I bought some Mike Trout rookie cards, right? So I got these back in the mail today. I have a PSA 9 Mike Trout rookie card.
What?
That I got today. Same time you got your Mike Trout jersey. That's a solid $1,500 card that I got for a quarter.
That's amazing.
Just saying. So Mike Trout for the win.
Mike Trout for the win.
Right? He's now your favorite baseball player.
Yeah.
He's
He gives you money.
Because he helped you make
definitely has to be your
$1,000+.
favorite.
Yeah. Like, well, the funny thing is, I'm like, well, like I said, I like hooray baseball.
Hooray baseball. Just got this. Hooray.
Hooray.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I
You
had
made me
no
money.
idea. I think that was the funniest thing, though, right? Because like I said, it's because you're in with a giant group of people, like I said, watching this live, and everyone's kind of talking with each other and getting all excited, and then people are getting pissed and this, that, and the other. Just because, like I said, as you get closer and closer towards the end, like you start to realize, like, hey, you want? I just wasted $90. I didn't get anything.
Yeah.
And so, like, when the last item came up, oh, Mike Trout jersey, this, that, and the other, like, because you in the very beginning they assign you. So how you win that item is they randomize like a sports league, and so a sports league and a division. And so that was my sports league and that was my division.
Oh, okay.
So I had no idea I even won until he mentioned my name in the video because I know nothing about sports.
Yeah. You're
Yeah,
Jeremy. Oh, that's me.
Like,
At least-
wait, oh.
And then the offers started coming in.
Yeah. So I'm like,
That's pretty cool, man. It's pretty good week. DA Card World, the unofficial sponsor of episode 151 of the STS Guys podcast.
Continually making Jeremy money.
so like, I think I'm on board with this now. So I think I'm gonna get my jersey money, keep half of it, and then put another half.
Yeah.
The other half I said into more mystery spots, just like to see what I come up with.
Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, might as well, right? Same casino strategy.
Yeah.
But I mean, like it seems like you said it seems like at a minimum you're getting, for say like $100, you're getting something in the $80 to $120 range. So even if it's something you don't like, you can find somebody else who does like it.
The problem with that Diamond Box, though, is as Jeremy and I, we had discussed this before, there's potentially less items than there are slots. So you could get nothing in that Diamond one.
That one sucks.
The mystery box, you're going to get something no matter what.
Yeah, the mystery box, I said you're good no matter what. I said that Diamond Box, I said because you go in with a group of people, because like who in their right mind is going to spend $3,000+ on a mystery box? It's insane.
Yeah, true.
I'm sure there's people that do it, but
based on what you just made, though, like off of one jersey, like you could think like if I spend $3,000, you'll probably make more than that back.
So how do you know the signatures are legit? It's certified. It's one of the MLB authentic.
It's got a hologram on it. I saw it.
So it's actually one of the MLB officially obtained autographs.
And and to be fair, DA Card World has is one of the more legit like signature places if you're going to get stuff and cards if you need to find rare stuff. So if anybody, I would trust them. I didn't know they did the comic stuff or anything like that. I thought they were just baseball cards, but
I didn't know either until my buddy said turned me on to the site. And I'm like, okay, this is. I said I'm on board now. I can do this.
Amazing.
Yeah. So that was it's been a week.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm checking out these Hit Parade Pop Vinyl. Yeah, they got like retired pops, and then there's the signed ones. Interesting.
Bye bye Larry's money. Bye bye.
I don't know, like $135 though for a shot at Tom Hiddleston, and I can't even. Well, no, there. I was gonna say I can't even see what it looks like, but there it is. Yeah, not too bad. Bill Nye, the science guy.
To note, so I doubt they have multiple versions of that Stan Lee signed Black Widow, but the box that Jeremy purchased, I think, is still up and available. So it does not look like all of them have been.
Don't buy that one.
Yeah. Well, no, like there's still a bunch of other really good comics in there.
Yeah. So they do them in runs, right? So basically they'll do like I said a run of 100, and then they'll be basically the hits. That's the big prizes. I said for that run of 100. So basically you have like a 1 in 10 chance of getting like one of the big hits that's listed. I said on that. And then once that run sells out, they'll introduce a new run. Yeah. So like for example, like that Venom signed comic book that I got last time, that was part of one of their previous series.
So here's the thing, because Jeremy, we've talked about these things a couple times. I've looked into it. It's what it's $139, right, for the thing, $140. I have not seen a comic that is less than like $150 roughly in there. Like you're getting, at least at a minimum, you're getting equivalent to a $140 comic.
Yeah, I think that's
to tell people like. You're not getting a comic that's not going to be worth what you paid.
Well, like I said, I in terms of like mystery boxes, like I said, of all the mystery boxes that I've seen out there, it's probably the best company that I've seen for mystery boxes that actually where you can actually get something of value. Like I said from the mystery boxes, right? Or it's actually like you actually have a chance of actually getting something cool. So like I said, it's right in the range, right? So like I said, what you're buying is like I said, it's right in the range with that for the comics anyways. I haven't gotten any of the other mystery boxes, so I don't know about them, but I said I know for the comics themselves, like I said, it's right in the range.
I would say the pop one, the signed pop one is for like 140, I think was the one that I was looking at with the Tom Hiddleston. Yeah, 135. You're probably getting kind of screwed unless you get like Tom Hiddleston. Like a lot of these guys, there's a Kevin Smith, but you're probably not spending $135 for Kevin Smith. You're not spending that for Bill Nye. You're not spending that from the kid from The Sandlot. Like, really, there's one or two big ones, and the rest of them are like, I don't know, maybe $50, $60 sign pops. I guess Jason Momoa is pretty big too, but there's a few, I'd say, duds in there. I mean, they're still cool. They're just not $135 cool.
Yeah.
So I'm still looking. I haven't made a purchase yet, but I'm still looking.
Talking about things that are cool, Larry. You know what's actually really cool?
What's cool?
The cartoons from when we were children. Those things are cool.
Whoa, what do you got there?
What do you got there? No, Jerry, it's not right. See, that's a gummy bear, but you had us watch an episode of the Gummy Bears. But it's a gummy with an I at the end.
Yeah, it's not the same.
It's not the same. They're not the same thing. Can we actually talk about how ridiculous the idea of gummy bears the cartoon was?
Oh, so hold on. We need to set the table for what we're doing. So Jeremy's going to have to explain it probably better than me, but there's no, there's not a whole lot of topics lately. Yeah, Mandalorian comes out in a couple weeks. Yeah, The Boys season finale just dropped yesterday, but
we need Nate to talk about that.
Yeah,
so we'll talk about that next week.
And honestly, I haven't finished it yet. So we'll probably do The Boys next week.
Wait. Stop talking, because we got a bingo.
Nice. Well done, Ed. Oh, so if you didn't know and you want to play bingo, you can go to podcastbingo.com/STS Guys, and you can play bingo along with us. Our friend Andrew from the Toy Rewind podcast created the bingo card for us. And it's just a good time. You can play along while you listen. There's bingo squares for things like sports, or Scott opens a bottle of scotch.
Wait, just so somebody else might get one, since mine is twist off.
Since you're empty? There you go. So I don't know. So filler topic, right? So Jared, we had a group chat thing going on the other day. Like, what are we going to talk about this week, guys? And Jeremy threw out the idea. Let's watch an episode of Gummy Bears. And then we can, when we need topics, we can watch other random like old Saturday morning cartoons and see if they hold up. So we need a flashy, clever name for this, maybe a little theme song. But right now, I
leave that to you, Larry, because you've made the other ones.
Yeah, I can handle the theme song, but we need a clever name for this. But we're gonna watch 80s, I guess, cartoons.
I called it. It's the STS Guys Cartoon Nostalgia.
Cool. So, right, part 1 of
Saturday
the
Night
Guys.
Cartoon Fever.
Saturday Night Cartoon Fever. I like it. So, for the first part, we'll call it parts of Saturday Night Cartoon Fever. We're watching Gummy Bears, Disney classic.
Bears.
It's available on Disney Plus too.
Yeah, right.
Oh, it is.
Jeremy
sent us a 24-minute long.
Yeah, looped
YouTube video that looped to random parts.
Yeah,
like it was not like in like a cycle.
I don't know what the hell I was looking for. You know how long it's been since I've watched Gummy Bears?
Yeah, bouncing here and there and everywhere.
Like I forgot about all the characters. I forgot about the crotchety old like the grandma looking bear. Like
it was Granny
Bear, yeah, or Grammy Bear.
Grammy. I forgot about the fat guy who they called Tubby.
Tubby Bear. Who's also
the voice of Garfield.
Garfield and Peter Venkman and all the Ghostbusters cartoons.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, the real Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
The real Ghostbusters.
Anytime you need Bill Murray, but you can't get Bill Murray, it's that guy.
I liked it. That Garfield cartoon was really good. So Gummy Bears. But if you're in the chat or you hear this, you want to tweet at us. If you have any ideas for old cartoons we should look back at, let us know. We don't have a plan after this.
Lorenzo Music, that's who it is. That's the guy's name.
Nice. Shout out to that guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Before we get into this, do you know there is also another random connection of Gummy Bears to us? More specifically, it's a musical link that we had. So I'm going to go through here. So one of the characters, I don't think he was in the episode that Jeremy had us watch, but there's a guy, a human that is befriends the Gummy Bears named Kevin in that series.
Oh yeah.
Do you know who plays Kevin?
No.
A one certain Christian Jacobs, better known as MC Bat Commander.
Shut up, really?
Yep.
No way. That's awesome. I did not know that.
Yep.
Before Jeremy picked the episode, I did search like Gummy Bears episodes, and I did see a picture of that kid, so I know exactly who you're talking about. I don't really remember him, but I did see that. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's only in like 12 episodes.
It was like season 6. Yeah, it was like the end, I think.
But
he was an inhabitant of Castle Dunwin.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't remember. I guess I don't remember much about this show.
Yeah.
I don't remember the person. I don't remember there being any humans, but there's a lot of humans, at least in this episode.
Because the Gummy Bears are in between two like fighting kingdoms, right? You have Dunwin, which is all the good people, and then you have what's his name? Duke Ingthorn of whatever his kingdom is.
Yeah, which we should say which episode we watched. Does anybody know the name? Because I don't have it up.
It was. Give me a second.
A hash of music or something.
Yeah,
it was dumb, man.
It was something dumb. Like
it was a dumb title.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
sorry, guys. It was
a bad idea. It was a good thought, but the episode was. You went season 4. We needed to go season 1.
Well, I tried to do random like we did with the Arthur podcast because
Arthur's timeless though. You can.
All right.
There's nothing. But here's a couple of things. Okay.
Hold on, real quick. Season 4, episode 2, music hath charms. If you want to watch along.
Okay. Music hath charms. So here's a couple of things that I actually thought was pretty interesting. For Disney villain, who are generally pretty inept, right? For most of the Disney like TV show villains.
Yeah.
Igthorn actually is like a surprisingly workable villain, right? Like he actually had a decent idea. He followed through. He basically succeeded and it's just his little underlings that messed it up for him. Like he would have gotten away with it had he not had an idiot for Toady and his ogres. He would have he would have won. Like it's weird having a competent villain.
True, it was a good plan. Which, like, so the premise of the story, right, is the bad guy. He gets this magical
Bagpipes.
Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. The magical bagpipes.
I saw you struggling.
Yeah. I did not have it. I'm not Weird Al. So no, he plays the accordion. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm not Roddy Piper. So yeah. And
Good God, what just happened?
We're going all over the place. So anyway, he's got these magical bagpipes. You play it, and it puts people in a trance, and then they follow whatever he wants, right? Awesome. He takes over the humans. He accidentally even gets some gummy bears in on this. But Grammy Bear, she was in there cleaning that big black kettle. And
that would be a cauldron.
Whatever.
Yeah.
She's cleaned the big black thing.
No, we can't leave. She's cleaning the big back thing. Did it go off in her face? Like, what happened?
It did when they crashed into it. There's big
like
ringing in her ears. Yeah. So anyway, she's in the thing cleaning it, and what happens? Like, somebody crashes into it. There's a loud noise, and she loses her hearing. So when the bagpipes come to town and they start playing it, she can't hear the song, so she doesn't get hypnotized.
And she realizes that because later on she just plugs her ears.
Yeah,
to stuff.
apparently
so she does find out that she does realize in that moment, I couldn't hear it, so I'm not under whatever spell this is.
Yeah. So that was it, man.
Good God, Larry, that was. Did you have a stroke during that? Like, what happened?
We went all over the place, guys.
Just take a sniff. Do you smell burnt toast?
What? I'm going numb.
Gummy bears to Weird Al to WWE superstar Roddy Piper. It's completely normal.
Yeah.
Just a normal
While
day.
describing Disney's gummy bears.
Just a normal day on the STS Guys podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. That's what happened, man. That's it. Like,
That's it.
And then
did you like it?
No.
Jimmy didn't like it, but to be
bad.
fair, I love me some gummy bears. Like, these old cartoons, even as bad as they are and utterly ridiculous, they still entertain the shit out of me because I remember watching that stuff as a kid. Like, this is what ended in 92, I think.
Yeah, and it was probably on like Fox Afternoons for a really long time after that.
See, that was the best. Like I said, coming home after school, Fox Afternoons.
This was always Disney. Why would it be on Fox Afternoons? They weren't the same company back then.
No, but it was though, right? Because along with like Darkwing Duck, Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers.
Was it? Maybe it was then.
It was in that mix, and all those were Disney too. So yeah.
Back when Disney was broke.
Well, yeah, and they probably didn't. They just licensed out their stuff to Fox because they had kids shows.
Yeah, well, because they also had Batman too. Batman was also there because Batman's Warner Brothers. So
right. It's where all the kids shows came together because that's what Fox was doing. Yeah. Two Tiny Toons.
Tiny Toon Adventures. Yeah.
Tiny Toons. So we need to watch some Tiny Toons. We need to watch some Animaniacs.
Animaniacs is good.
I brought up Biker Mice from Mars.
That's a deep cut. I don't remember that.
I forgot about that.
To sell some cartoon or some toys, we need to watch some Street Sharks.
I do. I don't remember the cartoon, but I remember the toys for Street Sharks.
And they got Ed brings up Mask.
I had the toys, and I remember the Mask toys. I vaguely remember the cartoon.
Another deep cut for Patrick. The cartoon of Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Man, that was a good cartoon.
Right?
I feel like most of the fun of this is just naming off old cartoons.
Oh, it 100% is.
How about Captain Planet?
Captain Planet, he's our hero.
Ooh, but Ed got a good one. Cops. Remember, like COPS Cops?
Yeah.
There were toys for those guys too.
Bucky, Prime to the First. Josh is bringing up Bucky O'Hare. Yeah,
that was a good one.
There's so many good cartoons. Gargoyles. On the Disney route. Like,
I never liked Gargoyles.
Dude, you're wrong.
You gotta rewatch it.
You need to rewatch it because you're wrong.
I know. Sure, but I didn't like Gargoyles.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think of Ducktales. Ducktales is around that same time.
If we're gonna do the Tiny Toons, though, we have to do one of the ones where they did the with They Might Be Giants.
Yeah, that's the first ones that that's the first thing I thought of too.
Yeah,
Like the Constantinople one,
Yeah.
wasn't that?
Istanbul is Constantinople.
yeah,
Or they
yeah.
did the Planet Man. That one. Yeah.
Yep. I that is the first thing I think of when I think of Tiny Toons, which is crazy.
All right, she's on fire here. Thundercats
animated series.
Yeah.
Is the new one out?
Thundercats. Oh.
Is the new Thundercats on Netflix? I think
Dude,
it is.
I don't think. Dude, there's how many times have they rebooted Thundercats? I don't care about those ones. I want the original Thundercats.
I know.
Were children.
But that one where everybody was upset about the animation and stuff because they looked weird. I think that's out, but I've never watched it.
Outside of the original, they're anamorphic cats. I mean, they look better than the cats from the movie Cats. I guess that's the thing.
Ooh,
but like, they're never gonna look that weird. And isn't Panthro a little racist, no matter how you look at it? Like, I'm just gonna throw that one out there.
Wouldn't that be speciest?
Kind of, but like, it's a.
I don't think Thundercats is out yet. Masters of the Universe. I don't think anybody threw that out there because She-Ra just showed up when I typed in Thundercats on Netflix for some reason. So,
hey, She-Ra. Masters of the Universe coming from Kevin Smith.
Yeah. That's. I bet that's going to be good.
Do you guys remember Pirates of Dark Water?
Yep.
No.
Wait, Jeremy. So, okay, here's I'm going to throw this out there because there's an animated cartoon that no one but you remembers, and it's very specific to this month in particular.
Oh, the Halloween tree.
What?
No, I just got Jeremy on a tangent.
Wait, so the Halloween tree is it's a cartoon. Is it like a movie?
It's like this morbid cartoon that Jeremy tells about all the time.
It's a messed up cartoon.
From 1993?
So look, here's the thing. So it's so bad. Like, so the only way you can actually get this is from buying like bootleg copies of it. So like if you buy it from Amazon,
it doesn't exist anymore.
It's a burned CD. It's a messed up cartoon of basically where this kid, right? As I said, he's dying of like cancer or something like that. So then all of his other friends like go and like give parts of their soul to him, like so that way he can cure his disease. But they go and experience like Halloween in different like cultures of the world. It's the best.
It's the best.
I went on a mission. Yeah. I said way back when I said when me and Scott were originally working together, I went on a mission to try to find this movie.
So he
was telling me about it, and I was like, he's like, you got to remember this. I was like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, this is not a thing that he's like, yeah, no, everyone watched the show back then. I was like, dude, no one fucking watched the show back in the day.
So Jeremy, thanks to 2020 technology, it is available for rent or purchase on YouTube Movies. $2.99. Shout out to Rick from Pop Collectors Alliance. What up, Rick?
Hey, appreciate that, Ed. I actually own a bootleg of it.
Nice.
He does.
Oh, speaking of bootlegs, our friend Ed Scott sent us these copies of Maximum Overdrive and Interstate Go. Is that a movie?
Yeah, that's one of the ones that we talked about.
Yeah. So he sent us those. I think there's another one in here. And he sent us the official Blu-ray. Uh-oh. Sorry, Ed.
Don't break it.
It just fell out gently. Of The Jerk, starring Steve Martin.
Nice.
So we're to share this and then send the Blu-ray back when we're done. But for the future episode of the Totally Rad Movie Podcast, coming soon.
Yeah. Okay, so John brings up Ducktales. Woo. I had an unhealthy obsession with Ducktales as a child, so that almost could be an episode of the show to itself to talk an hour of Ducktales. But like, I was way too into Ducktales as a kid. Like, my parents would say like they would turn it on, and like if I hear the boom 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 boom, I would run from like one side of the house to the other one to be like, fucking DuckTales! Like running across the house.
So basically, like, you're like, when can we go to Duckburg?
Like Duckburg. I want to Scrooge McDuck into some money. I thought you could swim in coins. Like, you guys lied to me.
Yeah, it's like just the impracticality of diving into basically a pool of coins. like if you did that in your life, you die.
Yeah.
Wasn't it at like San Diego, like I said a year or two back, where you could actually like dive into a thing of coins?
Dude, if you dove into a thing at like actually into money,
it was like fake coins.
It had to be like foam or something, because if you dove into real ones, you just bank.
Yeah, I think it was fake ones. I think it was like an activation
foam or
at
something.
STC. So where you can actually dive into
and just Scrooge McDuck around a little bit.
Scrooge McDuck around a little bit.
Nice.
Amazing.
Did you know that?
I would love, and John, I know that we've been thinking about having you guys on here, so like we'll talk Ducktales, man. Like I love me to this day. I have various copies of different like Ducktales theme songs that I regularly listen to. Like when I get in the shower, sometimes I'll be like, throw on my Ducktales mix, and it comes on.
Shower thoughts with Scott.
I mean, I was looking forward to speaking with John about toys in the Toy Rewind podcast, but sure, we can talk Ducktales too. Woo.
Tailspin's where it's at.
Yeah. Tailspin was good. So when if we're going to talk cartoons and we want to talk theme songs, Tailspin, best theme song, and I will fight anybody who thinks differently.
Nice.
Like that they're the followed closely by Chippendales Rescue Rangers, but
Chippendales
Rescue Rangers. But 100% Tailspin has the best theme song. Because I can sit there and go, spin it.
All three of those are pretty great. Tiny Toons is pretty good too, because they're tiny and they're toony.
And they're all together loony.
And they're all together loony, yeah.
That was a good one. That had good rhymes in it.
Yeah, but that was just good rhymes, doesn't matter. Like you got to have the thing of like the staying factor. That you can still jam out to Tailspin to this day.
Best dramatic theme song that you can tell what the cartoon is without a single word. The Batman animated series theme song.
Now, I give you a counter argument. There's another one that to this day I know exactly what it is within a couple bars. It's the old 90s X-Men. Like I'm like, oh, there you go, X-Men. There's no words, nothing needed, just that little guitar riff.
So speaking of that, I heard a rumor that they're actually rebooting X-Men the animated series.
No way.
For Disney Plus.
Yeah, okay, so this is going to be really, really kind of dumb. But do you remember what was it? X-Men Evolution, the animated series?
That was so stupid.
It was so dumb, but they actually did some decent like modernizing of characters. I think they need to bring back if they're going to do that.
Yeah, so X-Men animated series revival talks to have happened at Disney Plus or have happened at Disney.
Of course, because every person our age that likes these things watched the X-Men cartoon back in the day.
It's true.
Like who didn't watch X-Men and what like if I do that little like almost everybody our age is like X-Men. Like it's burned into our memories.
I would love a reboot of that. That was such a great show.
As long as they keep the same theme song, I'll be happy. If they change it, I'll be real mad.
It's gonna be an updated version. You know how like Fuller House had Carly Rae Jepsen singing the old Full House theme song? Yeah. It's gonna be like some pop star singing like dude the
pop stars.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, Jeremy. It's gonna be like the BTS version of the X-Men theme song.
But there's no words, so
they're gonna add words.
Here come the X-Men. They are so super.
No.
They are actually mutants.
Yeah, see? Like, you just did it, man.
Yeah.
It practically writes itself.
Can we agree that the worst mutant is Jubilee?
I like
in the
Jubilee.
Cartoon, Jubilee in the cartoon was bad.
I like Jubilee. She's the one that shoots off the whole thing.
She has fireworks.
She has sparkies. Yeah.
Then
in the comics, we get like Vampire Jubilee that still has her X-Men powers. You're like, oh, that's actually a very decent combination. But yeah, outside of that.
Or how about, like I said, created specifically for the cartoon, Morph?
Morph.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Morph.
Yeah.
He got a Toy Biz figure too.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he was made just for the cartoon. I knew he died. Oh, spoiler alert.
Just for the cartoon. Did not exist in the comics.
Interesting. We've been watching that Spider-Man animated series.
That's another one.
Wait, is it that? Did you watch that one or the one the Neil Patrick Harris Spider-Man Ultimate one.
No, the 90s one with the radioactive Spider-Man theme song.
Yeah.
All right. The song.
Yeah, which sounds very similar to the X-Men one, but it's like a cheap.
But it's got words.
Yeah,
it does.
It has a say radioactive Spider-Man.
Yeah. Spider-Man. Radioactive Spider-Man. Yeah.
Over and over and over again. Ooh, Patrick brings up one I thought of a little while ago. He's asking for a Freakazoid reboot. Do you remember that show, Freakazoid?
Oh, I remember Freakazoid.
Yeah, it was a little bit later than like Chippendales, but it was really good. Eek the Cat. Do you remember Eek the Cat?
Yeah,
that cat?
Okay, I'm gonna throw some things. They brought a movie back to bring it back, but I want some more Rocko's Modern Life. Okay, and I want some cat.
That movie was bad.
And what about come on, Cow and Chicken?
I don't remember
like
Cow
that
and Chicken.
movie. That show was so fucked up. It needs to come back. They need an adult version of Cow and Chicken, kind of like Ren and Stimpy had the adult Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah,
they need the adult Cow and Chicken.
I want Static Shock to come back. I like Static Shock.
Okay, so I actually was thinking about this the other day because I saw what I want is I want a Static Shock where he's like an older Static Shock, like the old Static Shock, like him as an adult teaching a new generation, like maybe his kid.
yeah, that's Black Lightning. Aren't they making a movie?
Yeah, but like, but him still like him as an adult still riding like the sewer lids and stuff. Okay, arguably between Black Lightning or Static Shock was way better of a hero.
Static Shock.
Like I'm sorry, like he was way more entertaining. Like I would much prefer. Oh, Rick, Ed and Eddie. Yes. No, fuck you.
Wow! Don't mess with Scott and his cartoons, man.
Dude, Ed and Eddie was the shit.
I didn't like it either.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Oh no! All right, we're talking that one of these days.
It's not a cartoon, but Pete and Pete.
The fuck is Pete and Pete?
From Nickelodeon? Around like the Hey Dude era?
Okay, so if it was live action, I didn't watch it.
Those were good shows.
No.
Ghost Rider?
The PBS Ghost Rider?
Yeah, PBS
like Writer? Yeah.
Ghost Writer. Yeah.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah, those were surprisingly good shows too, especially for a thing that was kind of trying to teach you something.
If we're going to Ghost Rider, we got to go Wishbone too.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. I knew.
Okay. Reboot when they were in the computer and everyone was different lines of code.
I don't remember that, but I like the thought of a reboot.
No. I think they actually did at some point try to bring back Reboot and it didn't work.
I did not watch it, but after Googling it, I do recognize those.
Yes, old school Goosebumps.
Yeah.
At this point, we're just naming off shit we liked as children. Yeah. So this will be a new segment, a filler thing as we talk old cartoons
for like 10 minutes.
We'll pick one. We'll watch an episode and we'll see, does it actually, like, are we just romanticizing it in our head? Or is this actually a good?
Let's just do an easy thumbs up, thumbs down. Like Gummy Bears. It's a thumbs down for me. It was boring. Thumbs up for Scott. Thumbs down for Jeremy.
Dude, because I'm a child that, well, I'd say child at heart, but I'm basically a child. Like, it still was like, it's Gummy Bears, dude.
You're a child at heart, at brain, at stomach,
everything. Like, everything about me is childish. So, like, for me, it's, there was cartoons. It was animated. Hooray.
Yeah, right. Get a bowl of Lucky Charms and go to town.
Yeah. You know what, Ed? Thank you. He gave the thumbs up. John, thank you.
Yeah. So, you know,
it's just you two cynical assholes don't like the Gummy Bears.
Maybe Jeremy chose a really bad episode because I think Jeremy chose a really bad episode.
Maybe it's my fault because
maybe we chose one that didn't loop 15 times.
Yeah, maybe next time we choose 2 episodes.
Yeah,
we'll have to watch a couple.
Yeah, right. To give it a fair shot.
Yeah, because like I said, that was dog shit. I watched. Like,
it was bad. It
was pretty bad.
Bagpipes, like come on.
Magic bagpipes. I can't talk.
You can't.
No, it was
Roddy Piper.
Roddy Piper.
You know what's not bad? ShumiStore.com.
Oh shit.
You should totally go if you missed out on any of the NYCC pops and you're feeling down and you got money left to burn or like you need to spend that. You need to spend it. Don't just hold on to it. You should go to shumistore.com, get yourself some Funko Pops. They got fake pins. They got Nintendroids or whatever those things are called. They get a lot of cool stuff at shumistore.com. And if you enter code STS Guys, you're going to save 10%. And you can't really see it good, but I'm wearing a Nightmare Before Christmas t-shirt right now that I purchased at animatedapparelcompany.com. That's right. I planned ahead today because Animator Apparel Company is where you can go to get some awesome licensed t-shirts like Nightmare Before Christmas, like Batman. They've even got some Marvel stuff because Animated Apparel Company, it's the best.
It's the best.
And if you like podcasts, you should check out our friends who also have podcasts. I'm going to throw out the Toy Rewind podcast first because they're in the chat. So shout out to those guys. The three brothers who talk
know those guys.
Three brothers who talk about toys every week. This last episode was great. I think it's episode 10, which is awesome. So congrats, guys, on 10. It was about micro machines. So if you want to hear some really good stories about micro machines, they were a lot of fun, man.
And best commercials.
Absolutely best commercials.
And the bane of every parent's existence, because like I said, they're worse to step on than Legos.
Yeah,
oh yeah, dude, the worst
so
thing.
Small.
Yeah, stepped on quite a few in my time.
Yeah. So
more
yeah,
podcast, Larry.
I know. I was reading. I was reading the chat. Ed, I will answer you in a minute. So yeah, shout out to Toy Rewind podcast. If you haven't checked that one out, you definitely want to. Shout out to Talkin' Pops, who I think is live on Twitch right now. I will be checking in a second. Shout out to Pop Collectors Alliance, Tyler G Show, Toy Photocast, Four Dorksmen, Geek Together, Secondary Heroes, The Average Nerd Podcast, Movie Retakes with their friend Sully, 3 Beers and a Mic, and of course, Scott and I still do the Totally Rad Movie Podcast sometimes.
Now that Ed came through, we got some new ones to watch.
Yeah, so now we will watch. We're still doing Maximum Overdrive next, right?
Yeah, so Maximum Overdrive is next.
Well, even though you're so far away with that 9-minute drive, we will share these DVDs. And segue, Ed also sent along some cool stickers with extras for you guys. So Ed and Jessica sent these awesome Pop Hunting Pogue stickers.
Go on my fridge.
Yeah,
as I said, I got a spot for them, Ed.
Those are coming
right
soon
there.
To you guys. Shout out to one of my favorite Twitch streamers, Andrew No, who sent me these cool like Denny's style nose stickers. And shout out to our friend Stephanie, who created her own like art thing called Squashy Designs, and she sent me these really cool dog stickers. So check out all those people because they're awesome. Ed went to shumistore.com. Ed bought some pop protectors. Ed entered code STS Guys, and guys, Ed did not save 10%.
No!
Because code STS Guys doesn't work on pop protectors for some reason, or like any code. There's no discounts on Shumi pop protectors. They're really good. They're really good pop protectors, but you just can't use any discount codes. But if you want to buy some pops, I tested it. It does work on Funko Pops. You just can't get pop protectors. Womp womp womp.
Womp womp.
Chicanery.
Yeah.
Chicanerous and deplorable.
So Nate's off having fun this week, but Nate should be back next week. Real quick, shout out.
We'll find out what he bought.
Yeah,
next
you know.
week.
He bought something. Yeah, he bought a Batman. I'm pretty sure I saw it on his Instagram. Josh is in the chat too. So shout out to Josh, Prime to the First. You can check out his website where you can buy some really cool 1/12 scale arcade cabinets and other props at prime-arcade.com. Check him out. He's got some really cool stuff. I know he had a ton of orders, but he's already shipping stuff out. So go make sure you get up on that before they start to sell out.
Get up on that.
Yeah, we got to bring back Get Up on This episode sometime.
Get up on this. We need a new Get Up on this.
Yeah, it was fun. All right, that's all I got.
Steal somebody else's thunder.
Hey, that podcast isn't in existence anymore.
Yeah, since they stopped being in existence, we stole it.
Yeah, so like the 4 lamest white guys are gonna start offering recommendations on stuff. Sure, why not?
Get up on this.
Get up on this. And I have to say, has my favorite Larry quote is "Good, get up on that."
Good, get up on. That was a good episode. Oh. Cool. So Talkin' Pops is live, so I highly recommend you go check out Talkin' Pops. They go live after us every Saturday night.
Raid them.
I will.
Raid them, son.
At 9 o'clock Pacific. time zones.
Time zones are hard.
Yeah, especially when you live in one that actually changes now. This is crazy.
It hasn't done that for some time.
It's going to in like 3 weeks,
Yeah,
November.
Like
And I was here. I was here for the time change. I was looking for my house, I think. No, I was in California. Never mind. I was in California for the time change, so I totally changed my clocks in March. And then I went to Disneyland.
I was going to say, you were not here because I was before either of us got hired onto this position.
I was here.
It wasn't even a twinkle in my eye in March.
So, all right, let's end this shit. Jeremy, do you?
Right. So for episode 151, pineapple juice and rum, I've been Jeremy.
Hey, it's Larry.
And I'm Scott.
And we're the STS guys. Have a great night, everyone. Go get some drinks.
Go get drunk. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye. Shabam.
Bye.
Raid.